She sees something, and then they put in a double. Be like, this was so embarrassing. Yeah. I'm telling you!
So, do you guys remember the crazy lady from the plane? So, as you guys all know, this lady made some pretty crazy remarks. She claimed that she was sitting next to somebody that wasn't real. She claimed that the plane was going down. She was hysterical, freaking everybody out, and she wanted off the plane immediately. So the plane that was in departure had to stop, turn around, and let her off back at the gate. After that, we didn't hear from her. We didn't know what happened to her. All we knew is that she had got off that plane that day, and we didn't know her name. We didn't know who the mysterious guy was that she was sitting next to. And there were some pretty wild claims going around, saying that a reptilian, a skinwalker, an alien person who really just freaked her out. There were other claims saying that she was drinking, that she was possibly on pills, or that she was just having a mental breakdown. Nobody knew. While the rat race was on, everybody was trying to figure it out. But we didn't have no new information for a little bit there. Until now. There was a reporter who found her. We got her name now, which is Tiffany Gomez. Yeah, so not only do we have her name, but we also have footage from when she got off the plane. We have the police footage when they met up with her. We also got an apology. And we also have a quick interview from TMZ. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys all this footage. And you guys tell me what you think. Do you guys think that she was for real seeing something? Or do you guys think that she just did this all for clout and wants to become an influencer like everyone says? Tell me what you guys think down in the comments. And hey, don't forget to smash that like button and smash that subscribe button, you guys. Come on, let's get this channel rolling. Alright, thanks.
A new video reveals what led to the spookiest plane rant.
That motherfucker back there is not real!
It all started in the back of an aircraft when marketing executive Tiffany Gomez demanded to stop the aircraft.
Stop the fucking plane. Stop the plane!
When the plane was on the way back to the gate, she refused to wait in her seat.
Get the fuck off this plane!
According to a police report, Gomez later claimed that the person on the plane had stolen her iPods, but it doesn't explain her claims that the plane wasn't safe. After the woman was escorted back to the airport, the rest of the passengers were forced to disembark and be screened through security again. Despite her earlier meltdown, Gomez tried to come back onto the plane with them for the second time after she calmed down.
For over a month, despite it being one of the most viral videos of the year, somehow no one could find out the identity of this woman, leading to a lot, and I mean a lot of people believing that she was the one that wasn't real. But now, thanks to a journalist called Brie Adale, she has officially been identified as Tiffany Gomez. She is 38 years old and the founder of a marketing firm in Dallas called Uppercut Marketing. According to public records, Tiffany is a graduate of Oklahoma State University and lives in a $2 million home in the Lakewood neighborhood of Dallas. And she was named one of the most watchable young leaders in 2017 by a trade publication. We also now know that she was given a ticket by the police for the disturbance she caused, but she refused to sign it and was never arrested.
I'm telling you, I'm getting the fuck off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the fuck off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can fucking die with them or not. I'm not going to.
What if you were on a plane and you heard somebody say that somebody wasn't real or made the claims that your plane was going to go down? How would you feel? Would you feel uneasy? Would you feel like you should get off that plane? Or would you just ignore it altogether and continue on with your life? Well, this is Tiffany Gomez's story.
Breaking news, the quote, crazy plane lady has spoken out again as well as posted new photos. On her social media, she said, quote, one moment doesn't define you, but it can define your purpose. Self-love, empowerment, motivation, stay tuned. These were just some of the hashtags that she used. Here's a look at 3 of her new photos. I'll keep you guys updated. What do you think? Drop in the comments.
When it comes to social media, it can either have positive effects or negative effects. Getting views isn't always the best thing, depending on your situation. Tiffany learned this the hard way.
Okay, so for everybody who has seen the viral video of the crazy lady that got kicked off the American Airlines flight yesterday going from DFW to Orlando, I just kind of wanted to clear up some things because there's a lot of people that have a lot of questions. So we all boarded the plane. We were on time. Everything was going fine. There was no issues. This woman boarded the plane. We actually took off, pulling out onto the runway, fixing to take off. So this lady had been drinking prior to getting on the plane, evidently. Some people said they'd seen her at the bar next to the terminal. Was sitting in her seat, and I guess she had a pair of AirPods. They said she had them in her hand. Within seconds, we don't know if she pocketed them, she misplaced them somehow, and she started yelling at the guy next to her, who of course is African American, saying that he stole her AirPods. And so she started screaming, stop the plane, stop the plane. And so the plane turned around. We hadn't left the ground yet. Anyways, the plane turned around, went back to the terminal. That's when that video was shot, was on the way back to the terminal. She was, screaming that we were all gonna die. Can't say I didn't question once or twice whether or not I wanted to even stay on the plane, but they ended up escorting her off of the plane. We waited on the plane probably about 45 minutes, and then they wanted us to get off the plane, and we had to take all of our stuff off of the plane because of all the comments that this woman was making about us dying. We all got off the plane, and they had not arrested her at this point because while we're sitting there waiting for them to sweep the plane, make sure that there's nothing wrong with the plane, they also had to take off all of the luggage from underneath the plane, go through it, take the lady's luggage off. While all this is going on, this lady actually came back walking towards the terminal like she was still going to get on the plane, and a lady was blocking her way from going over there, and then another guy came. They got her and they led her away. Of course, everybody was clapping and cheering that she did not get let back over there. They let the 3 flight attendants that were originally on the plane that were dealing with this lady, they said due to the circumstances that they had to get off the plane, and so they had to have 3 more flight attendants come in, so we ended up delayed about 4 hours coming into Orlando. Oh, and I've heard a lot of questions, people wondering who she was saying didn't exist. The person she was saying did not exist was the flight attendant who originally was dealing with the complaint whenever she started yelling and screaming about the guy supposedly stealing her AirPods. So there's a story. If you guys have any more questions, let me know.
Losing something like your iPods, your headphones, can be pretty nerve-wracking, considering that music is a type of euphoria that's supposed to keep you calm and relaxed, give you a type of peace. Music is a different type of entertainment, one that can mellow you out, especially when you're traveling from state to state in such a high velocity, such a huge machine like an airplane. That can be a pretty long, irritating flight. Maybe Tiffany was upset about this that much.
Breaking news, the woman known as the quote, crazy plane lady has finally spoken out in an exclusive interview. Take a listen.
Hi everyone, it's me, Tiffany Gomez, probably better known as the crazy plane lady, which is completely warranted. As you know, I have been unwilling to speak on the viral video, but I do finally feel that it's time. First and foremost, I want to take full accountability for my actions. They were completely unacceptable. Distressed or not, I should have been in control of my emotions, and that was not the case. My use of profanity was completely unnecessary, and I want to apologize to everyone on that plane, especially those that had children aboard. Can't imagine going through that and trying to explain to your kid what in the world just happened. We all have our bad moments, some far worse than others, and mine happened to be caught on camera for the whole world to see multiple times. Sorry, trying not to sound like Minnie Mouse. Well, it has been really comical for everyone, and I have highly enjoyed so many of the memes. On the flip side, it is very invasive and unkind, and I don't know what I would do without the love and support of my friends and family.
I'll keep you guys updated. What do you think? Drop in the comments.
If you don't leave, you'll be under arrest for criminal trespass. This is your warning right here.
Okay. Just what? What? Am I leaving? What are you talking about?
Ma'am, if you don't leave right now, you could be under arrest for criminal trespass. Let's go.
Let that flight leave. Do not let that flight leave. Being dead serious. Do not let that flight leave.
You ready? Let's go.
Hi everyone, it's me, Tiffany Gomez, probably better known as the Crazy Plane Lady, which is completely warranted. Take full accountability for my actions. Distressed or not, I should have been in control of my emotions.
Special effects people, makeup people. We need to hide the true identity of our officers. They said, what you are calling an operation, we call a performance. Working on that performance, we have to define the stage, who your audience is, who are you playing to, who are you trying to fool. Idea of stunt double masks. They're quick on, they're quick off. They dramatically change your appearance and found them to be valuable to our operations. So we went back to our disguise labs out at Langley, and we invented a whole new genre of masks that are so realistic, they're good enough that you can brief the President of the United States in the Oval Office wearing a mask. And he isn't sure if it's you. Those masks were the beginning of a whole new generation of work that we did at the CIA. On and off, like a hat.
Something's not adding up here. The new body cam footage came out today where she admits it herself that this girl is not real. You didn't believe it when her tattoo was missing from her wrist. You didn't believe it when the AI came out and said that the faces don't match. If you cause a massive disturbance on an airplane, you don't just get to get off, wander around the airport, and then get away with it just scot-free. After she gave the hoodie guy a massive Hadouken, she wandered around the airport until the cops found her. Then she started berating the cops, pulling off some womanly questions.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
She wasn't arrested even after she continued to say that the plane was going to be blown up. But here is the key. She says that she is 5'2", 120 pounds.
I'm 5'2", 120 pounds.
Tiffany Gomez, the one with the tattoo on her wrist, is claimed to be 5'5", 127 pounds.
People are saying that Tiffany and the Crazy Airplane Lady are not the same person. Well, let's ask AI. And by AI, I mean a face recognition neural network. See, people cannot recognize someone when they change their makeup, but AI can. How do I know this? Well, let's just say I've done some experiments. And look at AI pick my face out of all these bald Asian males. If you're thinking, well, that was obvious, that's not me, this is me. We'll gather up a bunch of pictures of the Crazy Airplane Lady, and we'll gather up a bunch of pictures of Tiffany. We'll run the faces through a neural network, and then we'll calculate the distance between the two people. The magic number we're looking for is 0.6. If the distance between the two people is less than 0.6, we'll say that's the same person. If it's greater, that's a different person. 1.06, I'm really surprised about this. When I started making this video, I was expecting the exact opposite. I mean, look at the part on her hair, look at her eyebrows. It seems to be the same person. So I go back and I get another video of the airplane lady. I run it through again and now it's 1.01. One thing that might affect the accuracy is the quality of the images, but a value of 1 is just so far away. Remember my face versus these other dudes and look at what a distance of 1 means. Now that I have these numbers and I'm being completely honest, I don't think these are the same person. I think Tiffany Gomez made herself to look like the airplane lady and is trying to do some kind of publicity.
Does time really heal all wounds? Or does it just make things worse? Was Tiffany in for a rude awakening with new footage coming out from the police?
Blow up.
Okay.
Listen to what she says.
Can I just leave? You don't need to escort me out.
Yeah.
Can I just
You had your own warning. So, keep walking.
Oh yeah, until y'all see that fight blow up.
Okay.
Okay, this is now weird. Did she just say what I heard? Because how is this okay? How is this okay? A genuine question, something doesn't add up here. Can you imagine these words coming out from other people's mouth and consequences? This should be the headlines, not the meltdown on the plane.
Hey, ma'am. You have a boarding pass on you? Your boarding pass?
I do have a boarding pass on me, mother. I know exactly where it is.
Okay, where is it? I'm trying to help you out, so.
You know me. That plane is going down. That plane is going down. I'm not kidding. How many times have I told in my life?
You good here? Good here?
How many?
Let's see how she get. What's she gonna do? She can stay right here. Oh, she's not on that side.
What I feel.
Okay. Good?
Okay, how did she get through? Because we literally tried.
Yeah, she don't have a boarding pass, so.
She got through without a boarding pass?
Well, when I arrived, she went through the screening.
Yeah, when I arrived,
She went through this?
She was
No.
already through the X-ray.
She went through the X-ray. She went through everything.
So what you think?
About her?
Yeah, because that's gonna make, you know, this is the second
time.
incident that she had since we put her on the public side.
Gotcha. I'd say if there's another one, if you believe there's intox, like if it's pills or something like that, you can do the PI.
If she had one more incident, I'm taking her for PI. This is the second incident. If she have a third one, there's something obviously wrong. She got denied boarding, obviously a disturbance on the aircraft. It's a wrap for her. And we get one more call on her, which we probably will. Because she going to do something crazy.
So she said she was getting an Uber to leave, but
Correct.
yeah, if she comes back, just if you think it's pills or something, do what you gotta do.
Need you to understand. I'm not lying.
Okay, did you make contact with anybody?
I just want you to get out of
Did you just make physical contact with somebody?
No.
Okay, because we're hearing reports otherwise.
I've made no physical contact with nobody.
Okay.
I've had it all on video the whole entire time. So,
Okay. Can you give us your side of the story on
so
what's
now I've had physical contact with people. So
744, can you put us on that disturbance call? We just got reports that the female assaulted somebody.
now I get to go deal with that. But I'm going to keep it on video the entire time.
So were you just sitting in there?
No, I've been outside talking to my mother about the flight I was just on. That's probably not going to make it.
Okay. So what happened on the flight? So we weren't there. So what happened on the flight?
Well, the ass beside me, I switched seats with.
Okay. Was it the gentleman that was sitting right there with you? Inside?
I switched seats with him, thinking like it was going to be a good idea.
Yeah.
Then he stole my AirPods, and then he like had his face up, and I tried to talk to him, and he wouldn't.
So were you in that other male, the one that got escorted out?
Oh no, the other male never got escorted out. Just I did because I said I wasn't comfortable being on that flight with him.
So what's your plan, ma'am?
Nothing. I'm waiting to see what happens.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
See what happens with what? What's your plan from here?
I'm going home. I'm not getting.
So you have somebody coming to pick you up, or Uber,
Does it
Lyft?
matter?
Well, yes, because obviously we just got reports that you assaulted somebody by pushing the gentleman inside. Okay.
Wait, I assaulted someone?
That's what multiple people
Okay, so
reported. Okay.
I'm
So hold on.
5'2".
Hold
Wait,
on.
hold on. I'm
Okay.
5'2", 120 pounds.
Okay. Can you let me finish?
5'2", 120 pounds.
Can you let me finish?
Yeah.
So the gentleman is not wanting to press charges. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So regardless, he's not wanting to press
Wait,
charges.
Hey, could I hurt
Okay.
you? How tall are you?
So with that being said,
I tell you. Could I hurt you?
so with that being said,
Exactly.
how do you plan on getting home? Because you can't hang out here. If you have no business at the airport, you can't be here.
I don't want to be here.
Okay, so who's coming to pick you up?
An Uber.
Okay, have we already requested it?
Gladly. I will gladly request it right now.
Did you already request one?
Can I do that while I'm videoing you? Probably not.
Okay, so if we weren't going to be here, why have we not already requested one? I guess is my question.
Because I've been talking to my mother about what the is going on.
Okay, so
she's requesting. She's going to request an Uber to get home.
Okay, so
Gladly.
the gentleman that you allegedly made contact with, okay, he's choosing not to press charges or anything like that. So just please be considerate. Okay, here in the state of Texas, if you touch somebody that's unwanted, okay, it's considered a Class C assault. You could go to jail for it. You could get ticketed for it. Okay, I can tell you're already having a bad day. We're not trying to make it any worse. So whenever you get out of
My
here,
dad's a cop. You, dude.
okay. Well, do you have any questions for us?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I'd like for you to get the out of my face.
Okay. Well, you have a nice day.
You too.
No, it's okay. Yeah, she just pushing me like, are you are the part of the? I don't know who's talking to in the phone.
Okay.
So I was just sitting right here, and she just come in, pushing me, and then she just.
Did she say anything before that to you? No.
No.
And you didn't say anything to her?
No.
Are you okay? You hurt?
Yeah. No, I'm okay.
You sure?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I have my flight, so it's just gonna be like in the next 15 or 20 minutes.
Okay.
Assault mean, what does that mean?
Assault? It means to attack, to fight somebody, to push them, hurt them.
Right.
Does that make sense? To bring some kind of harm.
No. Right.
Does that make sense?
No.
You don't want to do anything about it? You don't want to do anything about it?
She was just kind of like,
it's
like she's kind of stressed out.
Did she like push you or something?
With the hand.
Okay, just kind of like a get out of my way kind of deal.
No. She just said, "Are you the part of the?" I don't know who's talking the phone. So she just pushed me, and that's it. She got.
Okay. You're not hurt? You don't want to do anything about it?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that happened. That's not okay.
It's okay. I mean,
she's having a really bad day. Apparently.
Yeah, she was crying in the phone.
Well, thank you, sir.
Well, thank you.
If anything changes, just give us.
In the beginning, we learned that Tiffany got off the plane because the man that she was sitting next to wasn't real. Footage after footage, we have yet to see this man. Who was this mysterious man? Why hasn't he shown his face or defended himself in any type of way? Or has he?
She did the other video, it was almost like, oh, she's not gonna talk, or now, yeah, she still says she doesn't want to talk, but she kind of gave you that. She knows something.
I was distressed and I was getting off the plane no matter what. I just probably didn't need to make the scene that I made, but I was getting off that plane for sure.
Right, and you stand by that, like
100%,
even now.
100%.
I wanted to clear up some things because there's a lot of people that have a lot of questions.
Hey y'all, check out this lady's video. Find a couple of things interesting. Everybody wants to talk about how she wanted to get on the plane, back on the plane, but nobody is mentioning how they actually replaced the 3 flight attendants. Also, apparently she was drinking, but my thing is, okay, why was she drinking? Because it seems like she had a chip on her shoulder, and she definitely was super freaked out. So she was already tense, and that interaction with that flight attendant just made her lose it completely. My thing is, they actually took the flight attendants off. They replaced them with 3 new flight attendants. I need to find this woman. I really want to have a conversation with her, and I want the backstory, and I want to like hear about what she actually thinks she's.
There's another video circulating the internet about the lady from the plane here in Dallas. There's a guy claiming that he's the person that was sitting right next to her. He explains why she got spooked out by him. Let's check out the video and tell me what you guys think. Pay close attention.
I was the guy that the crazy girl was talking was not real. And you know why she got scary? Because of that.
So she looked at your ear and she got scared.
Exactly.
How did she see your ear?
I was sleeping and she pulled out my hoodie up and saw that. And she got scared.
She took your hoodie down?
Yeah. I should be the guy that was kind of hurt here.
Now, what do you say to the people that say that they've seen you blink sideways?
This is imagination. How am I gonna blink sideways? It's impossible.
So it was just your ears, that's it? Yeah. That freaked her out?
Just the ears. Then
did you try to explain to her like why your ears were like that?
She don't let me.
She just got up and went crazy?
Yeah. This is life, you know. Life goes on. I hope she's good right now.
Breaking news, the quote, crazy plane lady has been seen flying again after her viral video. Take a look.
I gotta ask you, how does it feel to be traveling again?
Great.
You know, in the airport again after what you went through?
A little bit of anxiety, but it's been good. Yeah.
Are you doing anything differently, like, you know, when you're getting ready to travel, or was there any new techniques you used?
No.
No?
No.
And a lot of people are curious what exactly you saw, because you know, you alluded to what you saw, but like we just want to know, like, you know, what did you see?
I mean, thanks for asking that, but I have been told I cannot comment on it right now.
I see. I see.
I'm sorry.
Are you going to, like, you know, have a full kind of interview somewhere, or like what's going on? What's the deal? What's the plan on?
The rate it's going, I feel like it's gonna have to happen.
Yeah.
So yes, there's some things in the works, mostly nonprofit charity stuff. But I've been trying to like lay low for the most part, but reporters wouldn't let that happen. So
yeah. Well,
like I was somewhat strong-armed into speaking, and now here we are.
Well, I do want to know, like, I mean, you won't say to me what you saw right now.
Yeah.
You can't.
All right, just got her too.
Yeah.
Well, but what about, like, what was the reason that you wanted to get off so bad?
Again, can't speak on that right now, but
Understood.
I was distressed and I was getting off the plane no matter what. I just probably didn't need to make the scene that I made.
Right.
But I was getting off that plane, for sure.
Right, and you stand by that, like,
100%,
even now?
100%.
I'll keep you guys updated. What do you think? Drop in the comments.
I'm sure after the apology video, things were starting to look bright and look a lot better. But really, there was a darker side creeping up, and Tiffany had no idea.
We've got new body cam footage of Miss Gomez. This is huge. Y'all are gonna have to blow this up. Obviously, this does not look anything like the girl from the plane. Now, it's debatable on whether or not she's using a face filter or if she's just all dolled up with makeup and whatnot, and she was just dressed up all like a plane lady over here. But the new footage shows something very, very bizarre, as we have pictures from supposedly Tiffany Gomez's Facebook profile. Now, you let me know if this is her or not. This might have been her at a much younger age where her face is a lot skinnier. But what is this? Is that a henna tattoo? Is it a temporary tattoo? Because that's pretty large right there. And as you can see from this image, it's gone. Where'd it go? Tattoos just don't go away. So did she have tattoo removal? Is it possible that this is not her and that this plane lady is disappeared or something? Is this her right here? What is going on? Y'all tell me in the comments.
I gotta ask you, how does it feel to be traveling again?
Great.
You know, in the airport again after what you went through?
A little bit of anxiety, but it's been good. Yeah.
Are you doing anything differently, like, you know, when you're getting ready to travel, or when you're? Was there any new techniques you used?
No.
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 And a lot of people are curious.
Yeah.
What exactly you saw? Because you know, you alluded to what you saw, but like we just want to know, like, you know, what did you see?
I mean, thanks for asking that, but I have been told I cannot comment on it right now.
I see.
I'm sorry.
Are you going to, like, you know, have a full kind of interview somewhere, or like what's going on? What's the deal? What's the plan on?
The rate it's going, I feel like it's gonna have to happen.
Yeah.
So yes, there's some things in the works, mostly nonprofit charity stuff. But I've been trying to like lay low for the most part, but reporters wouldn't let that happen. So
yeah, well,
like I was somewhat strong-armed into speaking, and now here we are.
Well, I do want to know, like, I mean, you won't say to me what you saw right now.
Yeah.
You can't. All right, just got her too. Yeah. Well, but what about, like, what was the reason that you wanted to get off so bad?
Again, can't speak on that right now, but
Understood.
I was distressed and I was getting off the plane no matter what. I just probably didn't need to make the scene that I made.
Right.
But I was getting off that plane, for sure.
Right, and you stand by that, like,
100%,
even now?
100%.
The apology, no one believed that was actually Tiffany. Even in the comments it says that this ain't Tiffany, it's really not her. Somebody named Tiffany Gomez even commented that this isn't me. So who is it? Well, we have photos right here of the woman after she got off the plane. This is supposed to be Tiffany Gomez. Now there's a tattoo on her arm, and they claim that in the videos it's gone. It doesn't exist. So where did it go? If this is Tiffany Gomez, the same person that they claim is in all those pictures and videos, and that she claims to be, where is the tattoo on her arm? Was it filtered out? Did they erase it on purpose so that they couldn't identify her? But they can see her face. She has a name now, right? Then she made this apology. They say she looks a lot different, and even the website is fresh.
We need to talk about 38-year-old Tiffany Gomez, or as the internet referred to her, Crazy Plane Lady, because she was the woman on an American Airlines flight preparing to take off from Dallas to Orlando last month. And reportedly, Tiffany got into an argument with a family whom she accused of stealing her AirPods, with that then somehow turning into her marching to the front of the plane, proclaiming that it was not safe and that it wouldn't reach its destination. And so because of that, everyone on board had to get off and go back through security. But by the time police arrived, Tiffany was trying to get back on the flight. And with that, you can then hear an airline manager through a body cam threatening her with criminal trespass if she doesn't leave, with her eventually relenting, but not without repeating this warning that people liken to a scene from Final Destination.
Do not let that flight leave. That flight's not going to make it to Orlando.
And over the weekend, in addition to that second video, we've also now seen a third, which was Tiffany's apology. Because for a while after this, no one actually knew who this woman was. Over around the last week, her information started to come out, although it was like a lot of information. She was like full on getting doxxed. And all of that leading to her speaking to TMZ, where she called her actions completely unacceptable and saying,
distressed or not, I should have been in control of my emotions, and that was not the case.
For Tiffany, the conspiracies only got worse, and nobody knew what to think anymore. Was the crazy lady from the plane actually Tiffany Gomez? If it really was her, why couldn't she just tell us what happened? The conspiracies only got worse.
Put in a double. This was so embarrassing. Yeah.
I'm telling you! The video of this lady accusing somebody to not being a human being on a plane went viral. After that, she disappeared. And some people said that she was drunk, some people said that she was crazy, and then suddenly she was in a cruise. Fact is, she actually disappeared, and now suddenly she came back to Earth using the same clothes, the same hair. A little weird, isn't it? TMZ made an interview with her, but with AI nowadays, be careful. Everybody can play your voice and your face. Be careful, it's scams. Take a look at this video.
The airplane lady. Those people aren't real. No one's been able to track her down, right? No. She just popped up this past week on TMZ.
It's basically her just saying, I apologize, I shouldn't have done that. When I saw it, I was like, that doesn't look like her. We didn't know who she was for the first couple of weeks. Like, they couldn't even find a name. She started a new Twitter account when she posted this video. The first person she followed was TMZ. So, people started doing like some AI face detection. There's this guy that does it online professionally, and he says if you get a score 0.6 or below, it is the same person. He put videos that were on the plane, videos that were outside the plane of the real Tiffany.
And it's not her.
1.2. Guys, like, I was not expecting this. He's like, this makes me really interested. One other dude checks her IP address from the video. Okay, guess where it tracked to?
TMZ headquarters.
Texas. 2 blocks away from the White House. Washington, D.C.
Did she see something? And then they put in a double. This was so embarrassing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you!
Whatever the case may be, it hasn't been a pretty ride for Tiffany Gomez. It's actually been a pretty rough one, considering what she went through on the plane, what she went through after the plane, probably the pain and suffering after that, and then having to go through the apology and no one believing that it's you. What do you do in this case?
You remember the airplane lady from like a month ago? I'm telling you!
I am telling you right now!
So after her video blew up and people made jokes and memes and even got national news coverage, she made an apology video for her freakout. And for what it's worth, it was a pretty good apology video.
Take full accountability for my actions.
But if you'll notice, the video has a card at the end and a link to her website. So it seemed to everyone that she was trying to parlay this viral moment into becoming some kind of influencer. And like spinning your viral moment into something positive for yourself, I think that's fine. And probably a smart thing to do. But people saw this video and noticed something odd. This woman doesn't exactly look like the airplane lady. And I agree, it could be the lighting, it could be the camera angle, but she looks different. And of course, this is the internet, so it launched 1,000 conspiracy theories. This woman isn't the real airplane lady. She's a clone sent by the government to cover up the truth. Something George Soros. One guy even used AI facial recognition to come to the conclusion that it's not her.
I think Tiffany Gomez made herself to look like the airplane lady.
But then, like a week later, she gets stopped at the airport by TMZ, and TMZ starts questioning her.
I've been trying to like lay low for the most part, but reporters wouldn't let that happen.
And she still looks different from the original airplane video. So the conspiracy that she's like a government lizard clone continues. There's no way this is the real woman. So is she a government lizard clone? All right, here's my theory. There is no clone or body double. This is the same woman, but actually this TMZ interview is staged. Okay, hear me out. If you remember back in the day, TMZ used to wait at hot spots for like Selena Gomez or whoever to walk by and they would take a photo. But now, for the most part, these paparazzi moments are planned beforehand by the celebrity. Like the celeb will call in their own tip and TMZ will meet them where they're gonna be. Like there's no way TMZ paparazzi just randomly recognized airplane lady out in the wild. Especially when everyone is saying she looks so radically different here from her original airplane video. And look, she's wearing the exact same outfit she was wearing in the original video. Her hair's done up the same way, she's wearing the same earrings, like she's wearing her airplane lady outfit. Because she knew she was meeting TMZ paparazzi that day, because she probably called them beforehand and planned it. And she planned it because she now welcomes the attention. Because she's trying to parlay this viral airplane moment into her becoming an influencer. And look, my theory isn't as exciting as her being like a government lizard clone, but I also don't think I'm wrong.
I believe Ray William is right. I do think the airplane lady is trying to parlay. This concludes our video, you guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe and to hit that little bell for the notification buttons. Do you guys like the video? Do you guys think it's real? Or do you think it's all just AI? Alright, thank you for watching.